Hello and welcome back, YouTube, to another episode with your Blue Jays franchise in year number 2, and we are sitting 20-19, 6 games in behind the Red Sox, just 2 in front of the Orioles, 4 in front of the Yankees, and the Tampa Bay Rays are just in full rebuild mode right now. 14 games below 500, last place in the AL East. And there are some players that we're thinking about putting on the trade block here. Andres Jimenez, I don't know what it is. He's hitting 171. He can't find his offensive groove. So maybe a change of scenery there. There's a couple of prospects that we could be parting with here to help improve the team if we need to make some trades before the deadline. Angel Bastardo, Barrett Montez could be an option to get rid of. Stuart Baroa, Jonathan Clase, someone that we're thinking of using his trade bait as well. Leo Jimenez, possibly. Josh Kasevich hasn't really found his bat in the minors. So hopefully we can find some trades to help us out if we need it. And starting things off here against the Astros. And George Springer, torn finger ligament. Ouch. He's going to be out for 2 months. But we get a 13-7 victory against the Astros there. And some offense coming through here. Nice to see that. John Rhodes with the pinch hit. He gets 2 runs in. Jimenez gets a home run. Barger and Snyder. Tiedemann gives up 6. And the bullpen comes up huge here. Only giving up 1 earned run. And Jojo Romero credited with the win. Jake Bloss, solid out of the bullpen. Looking at moves so far. Ezekiel Duran is going from the Rangers to the Guardians for Tyler Freeman and Julian Eduard. Now with the roster spot now open with the George Springer injury, we are going to give Leo Jimenez a shot in the majors. And with his call-up, ARJUN NIMMALA on a hot streak, he is going to be moving up to AAA, taking his spot. NIMMALA will be hitting in the second hole, right behind Josh Rivera. So excited to see what he can do in AAA as he is improving and showing signs of big growth here. Now the Royals, we get a big win. Shane Bieber, 6-1 victory. We'll take that. Bo Bichette, 3 RBIs. Guerrero, 2. All right. We'll take this turnaround. And Shane Bieber, a huge game on the mound. Second game, lost this one to the Royals, 4-2. Oh, as I almost take out the entire mic on the desk here. Kevin Gausman, 3 earned through 6. Not awful. Now game 3. Can we find a way to win this series? Yes, we can. And the Phillies and the Rangers make an interesting trade here. Evan Carter is going to the city of brotherly love for Jesus Luzardo. So the Rangers get a lefty pitcher in the starting rotation, and Evan Carter, a young outfielder for the Phillies there. And a big win here. Joey Loperfido with a home run, 3 RBI day. Addison Barger with 2 RBIs. Francis only gives up 2. Solid throughout and through. And a 6-2 loss to the Phillies to start things off against that series. Oh man. John Rhodes goes 2 for 4, so he's starting to get hot again. Barrios gives up 3. Jake Bloss gives up 3 out of the bullpen. Game 2. Oh my goodness, we get shut out. That's not great. Ricky Tiedemann credit with the loss there. But man, oh man, we get no hits on home turf. Tiedemann only gives up 1 earned run. I'm looking at Angel Coronado. He is definitely someone that's intriguing at a second round pick. And I would like to try and look for more outfielders, especially with the possibility of losing Dalton Varsho to free agency. We need to grow our prospect pool in the outfield. In game 3 against the Phillies, 2 on, 1 out. Joey Loperfido, lefty on lefty. We'll jump on in. Why not? Dive on in. As we are sitting 10th in home runs with 58. Let's see if we can get a couple more. Joey Loperfido, he's 0 for 2. Full count against Jose Alvarado. Very good against lefties. And that one right up the middle. Trey Turner for 1. Can he get 2? No. Loperfido's speed there beats out the double play. But what an effort from Trey Turner at shortstop here to try and get that double play happening. Now Bo Bichette, 1 for 3. And speaking of a perfect game, Logan Gilbert throws one against the Rangers, 7th in the Mariners' history. Now Bo Bichette looking to find a way to break the tie. Cutter just outside, 1-0 count. Now with runners in scoring position has been Bichette's weakness this year. Hopefully he can find a way to break it. But that one is going to be rolled over. And Bichette will ground out as Trey Turner will throw him out with ease. Alvarado gets out of a jam here. And this game remains tied. 2 runs, 6 hits for each squad going into the final innings. And we'll return to simulating here. And the Phillies just come through against our bullpen. And Evan Carter has a big day with his new team. So we get swept by the Phillies. But we answer back with a 4-1 victory against Cincinnati. Jimenez with a home run, showing some power potential there. Barger goes 3 for 5. Santander 2 for 5. Gosman gives up 1 earned. We definitely need him to get going. And we're going to jump into some gameplay, people. And we are in Ohio. Here's the 24 and 23 Blue Jays. We're going to take on the 22 and 26 Cincinnati Reds. Now Andrew Abbott on the mound for the Reds has been struggling. And hopefully we can find a way for the offense to get to the struggling pitcher as he's got to find his groove. As his last 9 games, he's got an ERA over 5, a whip of 1.5 through 47 innings. We got to make him throw a lot of pitches. And try and get this offense back in the flow here. On the road, the wind is blowing. Andrew Abbott can throw some strikes, but his walk rate is very high. And we're going to be player locking with John Rhodes here. Try and get him back on track. Average is dropping a bit. And a man on first with 2 outs. A pitch is fouled off there just a little bit early on that fastball. That could have left the park. And a 3rd round pick by Baltimore. Dodgers took him in the Rule 5 draft 2 years ago, and then we just say thank you very much to the Dodgers for not keeping him on the 40-man as we take him in the Rule 5 draft, and he's been playing lights out for us, especially in a bench depth role. Not really full-time potential there, but he's proven each day that he's almost ready for it. And he's very strong in the outfield, very solid defensively, and he's got a cannon of an arm. Hopefully we can show it off here. And that's going to be a liner. Fair. And he's not going to try for second. John Rhodes gets it back in quickly. We were baiting him. We're hoping he was going to take second there. But Bowden Francis having a strong game on the mound. And an 0-2 count to Rhodes. And this one is popped into center. Just underneath that one. That sweep and curve could have left the park. Schneider will go back to first. And John Rhodes will head back to the dugout. As both pitchers showing up here, we thought it was going to be an offensive showcase, but it's proven to be the opposite. Now David Fry, 0 for 1, 2-2 count. And this one is up against the wall. Rhodes is back, and he makes the leap. And he brings it down. What a catch from John Rhodes, the rookie. Oh my goodness, David Fry can't believe it. That curveball was crushed. Alright, and trading solo shots. Guerrero and Bader. Now a 1-1 tie. John Rhodes lines this one over the first baseman's head. The splitter up in the zone. Proves costly there. Adrian Marhone out of the bullpen here gives up a leadoff hit to John Rhodes. I'd love to see that. He's very good at hitting the ball the other way. And that's going to get him going as the Blue Jays have a chance to take the lead. Now a full count. Andres Jimenez getting his average up there. He was hitting 167, but he's 0 for 3 today. And that one is hit hard. It has a chance. It's back. And it's caught against the wall. Andres Jimenez. And oh man, every time we think he's going to turn it around, it just comes back to bite him. Bo Bichette, 1 for 3 on the day. Adrian Marhone keeping an eye on John Rhodes. Not the fastest man on the team. And 0-2 counts. That one is ripped right at the shortstop. His counterpart, Ellie De La Cruz. And he's got some size at short too, so that's always going to help. Vladdy 1 for 2 with a solo shot, full count. Blue Jays looking to take the lead here. And no one else better. Looking for a chance to get a hit and run. It's back, but not going to be deep enough. Caught and left. John Rhodes stranded on base here, and this game is still tied. Now, Ellie De La Cruz in the bottom of the 8th, 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts, 1 for 7 in the series. Now, John Rhodes, looks like we're going to get an opportunity here. This one is hit hard. It's back, and it's going to be up against the wall. John Rhodes trying to throw it in, and he's going to go to third. De Cruz in at second with 2 outs. And Cincinnati now is the go-ahead run. But that one was smoked. 120 miles an hour off the bat. Are you freaking kidding me? What kind of monster do you gotta be to have that power? Wow. That is just impressive. Man, oh man. If he's ever made available in a trade, you gotta be giving up the world for him. Now John Rhodes 1 for 3 in the top of the 9th. Alexis Diaz now on the mound with the pitch. And this one is smoked the other way. Hard ground ball. And he's going to be on first now. 102 off the bat. And he's fired up. 2 for 4 on the day. Man, oh man. His swing. I don't know what it is, but it's just so smooth. And he's so fun to hit with. He could be a huge steal in this franchise. 0-1 count now for Jimenez. Man on first, need to avoid a double play. And the pitch, grounded to first. There's one, and a double play. Oh man, what did we say? Jimenez struggling at the plate. He just can't find his groove. I don't know what it is. As that's just very soft contact there. But Blue Jays 1 run, 9 hits through 9. So we go to the bottom half. Well, we'll go to extras. And Guerrero has an RBI single. So we'll jump on in and bottom of the 10th. 2-2 count. And on second. And this one is lined right in front of John Rhodes. He's going home. He's going to try and test his arm. Rhodes with the throw to the plate. And he got him. What a throw from John Rhodes. The tie-in run. Tries to score. But John Rhodes says not so fast. I'm going to gun you down right here. What a throw from the rookie. Well in time. With him and Barger, I've said it before, and left and right, it's going to be very hard to score from second. Oh my goodness. Now bottom 10th, 1 out. Can Hoffman get the save? Man on first, 1-1 count. Matt McLean, he's 0 for 3 on the day. Can Hoffman pull off some magic here? Need a clutch moment. And this one is skied into center. And that's going to be caught. So man at first will retreat back. Go ahead run. Still at the plate for Cincinnati. Dalton Varsho. Anytime it's hit to him, you can always count on there being a catch. Now Lawrence Butler, who is 0 for 4. Acquired from Oakland in year 1. He's 1 for 8 in this series. That's a huge trade from Cincinnati. He's got some great power in his game. But an 0-2 count, and he's caught looking. Jeff Hoffman freezes him, and the Blue Jays have already won this series. And see if we can find a way to sweep it next time. But John Rhodes goes 2 for 4. Bowden Francis, what a game on the pitching mound. And Jeff Hoffman coming up clutch for the Blue Jays with a big save. Up 2-0 in the series. Can we sweep the Cincinnati Reds and find a way to keep climbing up the standings? That is going to be definitely needed here with the Boston Red Sox unable to lose right now. But first, we want to jump into some AAA action as ARJUN NIMMALA, number 1 top-ranked prospect, is doing all right so far in AAA as the 23-23 Bisons take on the LA Dodgers farm team, the Comets. Now, ARJUN NIMMALA not going to be making his major league debut this year, but definitely some time in AAA is going to help his development path as he's been hitting the hot ball in AA. And Barrett Montez, since his AA call-up through 3 games, he's been solid as well. I definitely would Like to see how he grows, but the way the season's going, looks like he's going to be a trade piece for a huge addition at the deadline. And a full count now to Noah Miller. Montez with the pitch, and that's one a grounder to NIMMALA, and he handles it well. And he's just going to toss him out here. He's got a decent arm at shortstop there. But all in all, I think his long-term home will be at second base for the Blue Jays. Or a DH. And he's got 1 home run, 2 RBIs so far in his AAA season. 4 hits. And that's a 1-0 count there as we get lucky from Blue. And 891 OPS first on the Bisons. Not many games played, but he's going up against Emmett Sheehan, who's got MLB experience, and he takes that right up the middle. Slider did not slide enough, and he has his first hit of the day, leading things for the Bisons offense. Trying to get a rally. Jeremiah Jackson signed as a free agent. Adds some depth at shortstop. 1-0 count. Looking for a steal. NIMMALA has a chance. There will be no throw, and he's got a stolen base. Man in scoring position now for Buffalo. Low throw, and that's NIMMALA's first stolen base in AAA. So a 2-2 count to Jeremiah Jackson. The pitch. And this one lined, and it's going to drop, and NIMMALA can score. He's going home. The throw to the plate, not in time. Jeremiah Jackson brings in NIMMALA, and the Bisons have an early lead. Clutch hit in from Jeremiah Jackson. That's what you want to see. Oh my goodness. That was smoked. And Martinez hits an RBI double, making it 2-0. Now back to the top of the order for the Comets. Hard grounder to NIMMALA. And he's got him by a big step there. Oh, NIMMALA's arm strength could be a huge turning point at the shortstop position. Comets have tied it up. Bottom third. NIMMALA 1 for 1, 5 for 19 in AAA so far. Sheehan, the pitch. And this one is rolled over. He's looking for something a little bit faster. And he will ground out here, making him 1 for 2 on the day. But Emmett Sheehan showing off some nasty stuff. Now bottom 6. 2-1 count. And this one is going to be into right. It's into foul territory. And it's going to be a foul ball. NIMMALA trying to make some most of that slider. No luck there. Next pitch from Sheehan. Fouling that one off. Just a little late on the fastball upstairs. Defending it in case Blue's going to call that a strike. We don't know right now in minors where they're going to call strikes. That one way too high, not swinging at that, so full count. Trying to find a way to get on base, leading things off. A pitch, and this is a ground ball. The short diving attempt. He's got it. What a play defensively. NIMMALA is just robbed of a hit. Are you kidding me? His counterpart makes the play of the game defensively. And off the pitching mound, takes a hop. Otherwise, I think it was going right straight through the middle. But NIMMALA is just robbed there. Miller hits a 2 RBI home run. Now Omar Tejada at the plate. Number 4 hitter hitting over 300 for the Comets. And this one ground ball. Runner retreats back to second. So only play to first. And ump gets out of the way. And we got him. Gun him down. As NIMMALA's arm strength is a huge bonus here. Now the Comets running away with it. Bottom 8. NIMMALA 1 for 3. Michael Grove now in the game. Looking for a chance to bring in some runs. And this first pitch swinging off the 2-seamer. Right at the center fielder. He will line out there. So NIMMALA definitely has some work to do still in AAA. But we're liking what we see defensively in his game. The Bison's making it a game. My goodness. And Nathan Lucas. Oh, that's the mic again. 0-1 count. Trying to find a way to make a comeback. The pitch. And this is hit into the outfield. Right at the center fielder. And the Comets win this one. So we got some effort there from the AAA squad. But man, oh man. We had to do a double take there. Aaron Boone is a AAA manager for the LA Dodgers. Wow. That's crazy. So I guess the New York Yankees had enough of them. And the LA Dodgers are giving them a shot. And we're going to head into the final game of this series here in Cincinnati, trying to sweep the Reds, as we've only given up 2 earned runs, and the offense batting average is .299 here against Cincinnati, who have been struggling to start the year. 4-1 win and the 2-1 win. It's all been pitching and defense this series so far. So hopefully we can find a way for the offense to show up. And we will be doing a player lock this episode too, just to try and get as many games as we can in this episode. Cincinnati going to Graham Damon, making his 3rd start of the year. Through 9 innings, he has an ERA of 7 and a whip of 2. Definitely a rough start for the rookie here in Cincinnati in his career to start the year. Hopefully we can find a way offensively to get to him early on. And we are going to look at Leo Jimenez, someone that we're hoping can get a little more offense on the second base side. In a 3-1 count. Man on first. The pitch is hit hard, high, and into left field. He's going to fly out here on a 3-1 count. Aaron Judge leading the AL in home runs right now with 20 already on the year. Mookie Betts with the 16-game hitting streak. Dalton Varsho hit a 3 RBI home run, and it's 3-0 Blue Jays. Graham Damon still in the game. Jimenez 0 for 1. A pitch. Curveball swinging away on that one. Had the time in there, just missed it. 0-1 count. Pitch from Graham Damon. And this one is hit hard. It's in the gap. Does it have the distance? And it is out of here. Leo Jimenez, 2-run shot. It's 5-0 for your Blue Jays. Oh my goodness. Leo Jimenez. Big home run there. And that's the power we want to see. Even if he comes in off the bench with Jimenez struggling, the other younger Jimenez is going to come through offensively. And with George Springer out for 2 months, that's going to be a big boost to the offense on their bench. Now Kirk hits an RBI single. 2 on, 2 out, and top of the 5th. Josh Stolmont now in the game. Can we find a way to get some more RBIs for Jimenez here? The pitch. And this one hard hit, but right to second base. And with the force, that will end the inning there. Leo Jimenez now 1 for 3 on the day. Still with the 6-0 lead. 1 for 3. See if we can make it 2 for 4. Tony Santillan now in the game out of the bullpen for the Reds. And the pitch. Hard grounder to third. With time, he's not going to beat that throw. Made Jimenez 1 for 4. But we definitely know he's got some power in his bat. And 1 for 4. Trying to avoid going 1 for 5. But he's going to strike out here, as that's going to be a rough at-bat against TJ Antone. And Jose Barrios, what a game on the mound. Looking for a complete game shutout. 2-2 count to Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 3 on the day, and he's had a rough series so far against the Blue Jays. The pitch. And this one is lined into right field. It's back, but it's caught, and the Blue Jays will sweep the Reds here, and the offense comes through in a big way. 8-0 victory to finish off this series. Jimenez goes 1 for 5. But we definitely have some high hopes for him, as he was hitting it very well in AAA. And we're hoping to see him make a home in the infield, rotating with Andreas Jimenez. Till next time, people, we are signing off, and we will see you next time. Bye, everybody. Peace.